Morning students. Today we have to discuss network security concept. Security plays a very important role in networking, as you know very well. So without security your network can't do anything. Like if you will do anything, so it will not secure, so it will not reliable, and you cannot protect your data. So network security plays a very important role. It is basically a process of physical and software preventive measure to protect the networking infrastructure from unauthorized access, malfunctional and destruction, misuse, modification, or improper disclosure, thereby creating a secure platform for computer user and programs to perform their permitted critical function within a secure environment. So network security is very important. Then now the next thing is here, computer virus. This is the first thing we have to be careful about, that if you want to protect your network, computer virus is a malicious software program loaded one onto a computer without the user knowledge and perform the malicious action. That is called computer virus. Now the ways to prevent from computer virus: open email even coming from friend carefully, install antivirus software and keep it up to date. Scan system regularly, browse safely, and download file very carefully. We have to be very careful while downloading files. Now, after the virus, we are going to discuss computer worm. Basically, worm, it is also a malicious self-replicating software program. Automatically ये अपनी copy generate कर लेता है, which affect the function of software as well as hardware. जो software और hardware की functionality को affect करता है. Now we are going to talk about a type of virus, that is a Trojan horse. It is also a type of virus. In this type of virus, it legitimate but it can control the computer. It is designed to damage, disrupt, or steal the meaningful information, valuable information, and very harmful action can be taken over this. How to prevent from Trojan horse? Never download or install the software from a source you don't trust completely. आपको you should not download any software or not to be installed if you are not aware कि ये secure है और नहीं है. If it is secure, then no problem. Never open an attachment or run a program sent in email from someone you don't know. Just if an unknown person will send you any attachment, please don't open it. Keep all the software on your computer up to date with the latest patches. So please update your software which is required. Make sure a Trojan antivirus is installed and running on the computer. Then we are going to talk about the spam. Spam is any kind of unwanted, unsolicited digital communication that gets sent out in bulk through email. Unwanted mails is called the spam. You are sometimes you are getting the mails from the ads company and you are not aware with them, but they are sending you the mail. That is all unwanted mail. How to prevent spam? Never give out or post your email address publicly. Think before you click. Don't reply to spam messages. Download spam filtering tool and use antivirus software. These are the techniques which help you to control spam. Now the next is cookie. The cookies are basically a file that contain a small piece of data. This file always contain small piece of data like your user ID, password, that can be exchanged between a user computer and a web server to identify the specific user and improve their browsing experience. Cookies generally store your user ID, password, very small piece of information, so that next time you have no need to type the user ID and password and it will automatically open. You have seen like in mobile phone, in laptop, your email ID is already open with password and user ID. So and sometimes website are also open and your data can be automatically open. That is done with the help of cookie. Like shopping site, use the cookie to track the item user previously viewed, allowing the site to suggest other goods they might like. So whenever you visit a site, cookies can store the track of records who has browsed it, and next time it can be used. So cookies cannot infect computer with viruses or other malware, although some cyber attack can hijack cookies and therefore browsing session. Cyber attacker can hijack the information with the help of cookies. So be careful about that. Beware, we have to be very careful with the third party cookies. Third party cookies let the advertiser and analytical company to track the individual browsing history across the web on any website that contain their ads. Cookies themselves are not harmful. Third party cookies generally comes under the advertiser, like ads you are clicking and you're giving your information. Company can easily track what you have done. Now, protection using firewall. Now what is firewall? Firewall are the software program, or you can say hardware devices, that filter and find out the information coming through the internet connection. All messages entering or leaving on internet pass through the firewall, which examine each message and block those do not meet the specified security criteria. The firewall, what firewall do? Firewall is basically a security system which prevent you for unauthorized access in internet on your system. It is like a protect wall which protect you from the virus also. Network security concept, HTTP, as you know about this protocol, it prevent you from tampering, damaging means with the communication between your website. HTTPS, secure network, that is called basically. It is scramble the message using the code so that no one in between can read the message. It keep our information safe from the hacker. Basically nowadays we are using HTTPS. It means it's a secure platform to open a website. No one can't hack your data. Now HTTPS uses a code. Basically it uses a code, secure socket layer. Sometimes it's called T layer security, to send the information back and forth. फ्रंट और बैक में इंफॉर्मेशन सेंड करने के लिए सिक्योर कोड को यूज़ करेंगे. देन वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द साइबर क्राइम. You know the meaning of crime. Any crime that involve with the computer and a network is called a computer crime, or you can say a cyber crime. Cyber crime means which involve with the computer or internet or any other network. In this crime there may be many crimes, so step by step we are going to learn how to protect against the cyber crime. Number one, make sure your security software is current and update regularly. Lock or log off your computer when you step away. When you are not using, please log off your computer or lock it. Next, go offline when you don't need internet connection. Please do it offline. Then consider sharing less online. Think twice before using public Wi-Fi. When in doubt, don't click. Public Wi-Fi, please avoid to use that. Maybe virus can enter in your mobile or laptop. Network security concept, phishing. In this we are going to learn about type of crimes. Like phishing is also a cyber attack that uses disguised email as a weapon. The attacker generally as a trusted entities of some kind. The goal of is to trick the email recipient into believing that the message is something they want or need. Recipient fills send sensitive information like account number, user ID, password, then attacker use them. Sometimes you get some messages on your phone like 10,000 rupees will be credited in your account, please click on the link and fill the details. Such kind of messages is a part of phishing, so we have to be very careful about this. Illegal downloaded. Illegal downloading is obtaining a file of computer resources that do not have the right to use from the internet. Copyright laws prohibited. As you know, illegal downloaded, if you are doing so, definitely it's a pirated software. It is illegal, so it can harm your PC, it can harm your data because it contain unvalid information also. So we have to be very careful. So how to prevent illegal downloaded? Always you have to use BitTorrent and other traceable method, as you will find out a good solution to download a particular software. Child pornography, this is also a crime. It's happening through the help of pictures, videos. So we have the IT Act to control the child for pornography, and now we have also a legal bill against this. Now we are going to discuss about other online scams like unexpected price scam, unexpected money scam, dating, romance, threat, job and investment, identity theft. There are a lot of kind of fraud. Next, we have cyber forensics. Cyber forensics is a way or an electronic discovery technique which is used to find out and relieve technical criminal evidence. Forensics means we are going to investigate electronically to find out technically about the criminal activities. So, how is it possible? Like computer exam, data analysis, database study, malware analysis, mobile devices, network analysis, photography, and video analysis. These are the methods basically which we are using regarding that. Then we have intellectual property, that is called IP. It is a property created by a person or a group of person using their intellect for ultimate use in commerce and which is already not available in public domain. Basically, we are talking about a property of a person or group of person which use for the business purpose and already which is not available in the public domain. Other are not using. What are the example? Property which are like an invention related to a product or any process or new design or artistic work or a trademark or a symbol or a logo. These are the example of IP. Now what we have, IPR, intellectual property right, is the is the statutory right granted by the government to the owner of the intellectual property or applicant of an intellectual property to exclude other from exploiting the IP commercially for a given period of time, and the disclosure of his her IP in an IPR application. IPR basically forwarded to the owner who is the actual owner of the creation of any product, any new things. Now, IPR are protected in the following kind of act, like we have Patent Act, Design Act, Trademark Act. Now, hacking. Hacking is identifying weakness in computer system or the network to exploit its weakness to gain access. Example, using password cracking also to gain access to the system. Hacking is basically, we have two type of hackers, ethical and unethical hackers. Hackers are generally used for the good intention, like a security manager want to check the security system so that he can check or she can check whether your networking is working properly or not. So that is called white hat hackers. Hacker who gain access to the system to fix the identified weakness. So means just for the testing purpose he is using the password. That is called white hat hackers. Then crackers, bad intention, as you know, like a crime will be done, like someone has taken your user ID and password and transfer the money from your bank account. This also come under the crackers. A hacker who gain unauthorized access to the computer system for the personal gain, means his intention is to harm you, to steal your data, to steal your work, so, to steal your money from the bank account. That are called black hat hackers, is called cracker basically. Then we have cyber law. Cyber law help you regarding your cyber crime. You can protect yourself from cyber crime with the help of cyber law. So the cyber law is provide the legal protection to the people, to the internet, both businessmen and daily activities. As you know, we have the IT Act regarding that 2000, which is amended in 2008 for under the different cyber crime. As you can see here, these are the different. IT Act 2000 provide the legal recognition to the transaction done in electronic exchange of data and other electronic means of communication or electronic commerce transaction. We have many sectors where IT Act work for you. We have many section, as you can see, 67A, then 67B also, failure to maintain record. We have the penalty also, failure to decrypt the data. So there are many things which is written here, as you can see. So these are basically IT Act 2000 amendment, and you can see it properly. Hope now this chapter is over. Hope you like the video. This was the last chapter of networking for class 12. Take care and bye. Now wait for the more videos.